In a world of digital illusions, airbrushed perfection, and borrowed identities, there's a raw voice echoing through the iron halls of authenticity. It's not flashy. It's not loud. But it's real. And that voice belongs to those who have chosen a different path. A path carved in ink, sweat, and unshakable discipline. These are the warriors of the ink legacy. The ones who don't just lift weights, they lift truth. Their skin tells stories. Their scars are silent victories. Their strength? It isn't just physical. It's the result of mental warfare fought and won in silence. This legacy doesn't begin in a gym. It begins in struggle, in broken moments, in times when the world said, "You're not enough." And instead of running, they stayed. They lifted the pain. They inked the memory. And they made a decision. Never again will I be less than my potential. They are inked not to be seen, but to be remembered. Each tattoo is a timestamp. A moment in time when they chose to evolve rather than escape. Every session in the weight room is a chapter written not in words, but in grind. You see, the gym isn't just a place. It's their cathedral, their forge, their battleground. Under the barbell, they find truth. Under the iron, they bury doubt. In the repetition, they resurrect the version of themselves the world tried to suppress. This isn't about trends. It's about transformation. This isn't about showing off. It's about showing up. This is where the ink legacy breathes, where resilience is not an option, but a requirement. Society wants to box people in. You must look a certain way, speak a certain way, live by unwritten rules of quiet conformity. But not these individuals. They've broken free from the mold. Their bodies speak louder than social scripts. Their tattoos? Their war paint. Their physique? It's rebellion forged in silence. Every callus, every sweat-soaked shirt, every cracked knuckle, they're reminders. Reminders that strength is never handed to you. It's earned, minute by minute, rep by rep. Some chase aesthetics. These warriors chase alignment. They don't live to impress. They live to express. And they're not chasing perfection. They're chasing progress. They're the ones who know that growth comes through pressure. That muscle is built the same way character is, through resistance. They've turned failure into fuel, doubt into drive, and pain into power. Let me tell you something about this legacy. It's not inherited. It's not gifted. It's built, brick by brick, rep by rep, ink by ink. Every early morning wake up, every late night workout, every moment of pain that demanded surrender and got defiance instead. This legacy is made of moments no one else sees. Moments that don't get likes or applause. Moments that break most people, but forge the few who refuse to quit. These people, they don't need permission. They've already given it to themselves. They've already accepted that their strength might not look like what the world expects.
But it's exactly what they need. They walk into the gym not to escape the world, but to build the strength to face it. Not to distract themselves, but to discover themselves. And in every ink line across their skin, there's a reminder, you've been through worse. You've survived worse. Now grow stronger. Their discipline is sacred. Their routine is their rebellion. Their journey is raw, messy, bloody, real, and that's why it's powerful. The ink legacy doesn't beg for approval. It doesn't ask for validation. It lives boldly, authentically, and unapologetically. They are not who society told them to be. They are who they chose to become. And if you're listening to this, wondering if this legacy is for you, here's your answer. If you've felt out of place, if you've been told to tone it down, to be less intense, less loud, less real, if you've ever looked in the mirror and wanted to fight for more, then yes, this legacy is yours too. But you have to earn it. With ink. With iron. With unwavering intent. This is your reminder. You don't have to be anyone else. You don't have to follow their path. You can carve your own, with sweat, steel, and skin marked by meaning. So rise. Not for applause. Not for attention. But because your story matters. Because your strength is real. Because your journey is yours alone. Welcome to the Ink Legacy, where stories are tattooed in flesh, where strength is born in silence, and where warriors rise, not to be seen, but to be felt. Because those marks aren't decoration, they are declarations. Each line of ink, each scar, each symbol etched into your skin, is a part of your truth. A permanent testament that says, I didn't follow. I forged. You weren't made in comfort. You were built in chaos. In early mornings, heavy lifts, silent tears, and relentless days where quitting whispered in your ear, but discipline roared louder. This isn't about tattoos. This is about identity. About the legacy you carve into the world with muscle, with mindset, with grit. Your body is the journal. Your discipline, the ink. Your pain, the pages. You've claimed a life that most fear to chase. A life where excuses don't live. Where softness gets drowned by iron will. Where training raw means no filters, no performance. Just you against gravity, day after day. You don't just work out. You go to war, with the old you. You destroy weakness and rebuild strength, one rep at a time. Living real is your rebellion. In a world of curated images and fake strength, you chose truth. You chose to show up without needing applause. You train when no one's watching. You sweat not for show, but for growth. You eat for fuel. You rest with intent. You're not after validation. You're after transformation. And rising relentless? That's not a phase, it's a mindset. It's the way you walk into every room like a storm. It's how you bounce back stronger every time life knocks you down. You don't ask for easier. You build yourself harder.